Hi everyone, and welcome to the third and final part of the VHS
I'm just
video.
going to do some very simple, straight birch trees. You can do whatever trees you like, and you can make them as detailed as you like, but it's just the silhouettes you want. You can do it using chalk, or pastel, or charcoal. And I'm just making them a little bit smaller as they get into the distance. Just around the edges there. A few branches, not too much. And then just make it darker down one of the edges of those trees. The edge that's away from the moonlight. So it's the edge that's in the shade. When you've done that, just put in the shadows of the trees. Now, shadows are cast away from the moonlight, so just do the shadows fanning out from the moon. So there it goes, out that direction. Just fanning out like that. Oops, butterfingers. And then just pick out some highlights down the side of those trees, the side that's facing the moonlight. So these are just little bits of moonlight dancing on the side of those trees. And there it is, a little bit of light, a little bit of shade, silhouettes of trees in the moonlight.
10 out of 10.
That's just using two shades, black and white. But look what happens when you use other colours, warm and cool colours. Hold on. What's all this about warm and cold colours, I hear you say? Well, actually, there are certain colours that can help give a warm feel to your picture, and there are other colours that can help give a cool feel to your picture, and it's easy to remember which is which. For the warm colours, just think of warm sunshine and hot fires, and you get yellows and oranges and reds and nice rich browns. They're the warm colours. And for the cool colours, think of things like icy blue and cool minty greens and snowy white, and they're the cool and cold colours. Now, just to show you how effective this technique can be, I'm going to do a picture that's got warm bits in it using warm colours and cool bits in it using cool colours, and I'm going to start with the warm colours. Nice bit of warm yellow here. Warm it up even more with some orange. Even the little bits of detail, nice warm yellows. Red. It's rich warm reds. And a little bit up here. Again, rich reds. Look at these nice ruby reds. Very warm colour, that. Look at that. And that's it. All the warm colours on. Now the cool bits. Snowy white.
Snowy white. is
Minty
winter.
greens.
Urban and now is white.
And what about some icy blue? Look at that. Cool. Freezing.
It's cold.
And there it is. The cool colours really do make parts of your picture feel very cool, and warm colours make parts of your picture feel very warm. Try it yourself. So that's chalks and charcoal, felt tip pens, pens and biros, wax crayons. I'm just going through some of the things that we've actually been through. But you know, one of the best things about Art Attack is to keep trying new things. Keep finding out what else you can use for your art attacks. Or what about trying a couple of different things together? When you're creating a picture, do you sometimes have difficulty trying to decide which art materials to use? I mean, there are so many of them. Pens, pencils, crayons, wax crayons, chalks, pastels, colour paper, white paper. And yet, they're all good for different things. Where's a bit of fun? Why not use all of them? A sort of mixed materials picture. Okay, what about the good old pencil? Now, the great thing about pencils is you can just sketch very quickly with them and put in rough shapes of your picture. And then when you've actually finished your picture, if you're not too happy with the shapes, you can alter them.
Let me know on social media if you want me to react to more Art Attack
what about
videos.
The good old paint? Well, the obvious thing that's good about paint
It can be like
is that you can cover big areas with colour very quickly.
videos.
And I'm just using ordinary watercolour paint. Of course, the disadvantage to paint is you've got to wait for it to dry.
Right.
That should be okay. It's quite hot in here anyway. That's it. Okay, what about marker pens? Well, again, the obvious advantage to marker pens is that you can cover big areas very quickly. And if you use permanent markers, they go over absolutely anything. And as well as covering big areas, you can also do fine detail. See if you can guess what I'm doing.
Okay. Any ideas, guys?
Yeah, you've got it. And what about these things? Water-soluble pencils. Well, the great thing about water-soluble pencils is you can just use them as normal pencils. And it's just a case of drawing with them normally. Or you can brush on some water and get a really watery, well, watercolour effect actually. Water turns them to watercolour. And it's great for atmospheric pictures like this or watery effects. And what about one of my favourites, chalk? Great for just adding highlights to things, just down the edge of things where the light is shining. Just picking out those highlights there. Another thing chalk's great for, of course, is smudging. And finally, let's not forget the good old ballpoint pen. Great for doing fine detail. And there it is. Try it yourself, a mixed materials picture.
Right.
Well, that's just about it for this video.
Oh, no.
I hope you've enjoyed it and it's made you think, whoa, I want to do that. Well, now's the time, because you can do it. You can art attack. Go on, try it yourself. Now, at the beginning, I said that this was the first in a 3-part series of Try It Yourself Art Attack videos. The next one is all about painting the Art Attack way. And the third one is all about great stuff to make and do. So look out for those. Time to say ta-ra, so be creative, have fun with your art, and have plenty of art attacks. Bye for now. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Ta-ra, everyone.